Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing my newest Louis Vuitton purchase with you guys. So this is technically something that I don't really need in my luxury collection, but I purchased it because I'm hoping that the addition of this item, or rather it's actually multiple pieces, I'm hoping that it'll help me get more use out of some of the other items that I own. And before we get into the unboxing, if you're new here, hi, my name is Carol and I do a lot of unboxing videos, handbag reviews, as well as general videos on luxury, fashion, and style tips for the working woman. So if you like this video, definitely do check out my channel, watch a few more of my other videos, and subscribe, as well as hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my future videos. So let's get into the box. So I'm sure many of you guys know by now, but back in May, Louis Vuitton did a price increase on the majority of their items. And then in June, they did another price increase, but I think that really only affected a few items and they were trying to fix some pricing discrepancies on those pieces. And this is actually one of the few items that didn't see an increase in price either in May or in June. So that's one of the reasons that I decided to pick this up. And I also think that compared to a lot of the items that they sell, the price that you pay for this actually is a pretty good deal for what you get. So, oh yeah, quick disclaimer, I already opened this box already because it didn't come with a ribbon and I just wanted to make sure everything was okay in there. So inside this box, we have the dust bag, of course, and then inside the dust bag, just flip this up, and it's once again in the monogram pattern. And then we have the Kirigami pouches. So part of the reason that I bought this piece was, of course, because the price did not go up unlike a lot of other things. And the second reason was before I bought this, I was going to get the pouch from Valentino instead. And I'll leave a photo on the screen of the one that I'm talking about. But that pouch cost $745 US. While this one, you not only get this bigger pouch, but also two other ones inside. And this set of three only costs $715. So for the price of one pouch that you can get from Valentino, you can get that same kind of pouch plus two smaller ones. So why wouldn't I get this over the Valentino one? So inside this, you do have this pink lining here, and each of the pouches has a different colored interior lining, which I think is so cute. I was actually so happy when I opened these up. I kind of wish I had captured that reaction. So then we have this medium-sized pouch, and this pouch has this beautiful red lining. And then inside that, we have this cute little tiny pouch. And then this one has a fuchsia lining inside. And I love all the colors of the interiors. And I think they're so well made. I took a brief glance at the stitching as well as the alignment of everything, and everything is really good. And all three of these pouches are made in France. So I know that a lot of people actually care about where these items are made. I don't think I have gotten any that are made in the US yet, so I can't comment on the quality of that, but it seems like the made in France pieces are very good. So these three sizes, I think, is really well thought out for what you get. They all serve a different purpose. So this largest size is supposed to be able to fit an iPad mini, but I really plan on using this mostly as a clutch. I have tried putting in all of my necessities that I carry with me when I'm using a clutch, and it fits in here very nicely without any part of it bulging out or anything. I think part of the reason that everything fits in so nicely is because the sides of this pouch are all kind of rounded and curved. So when you put something in there, it's not like you go from something that is completely flat to something that just bulges right out. So I really love how they designed it. And if you wanted to use this as more of a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag, an easy way you can do that is by opening this up, and then you can wrap a chain strap around the inside over here. The only problem with doing that is you might end up marking up the leather as the chain slides around in here. So a better option, in my opinion, is on Etsy. They actually sell liners that fit very nicely on the inside of this Kirigami pouch. And then if you just have the liner in here, you can hook your chain strap onto the liner instead of this pouch itself. So I think that is a very nice option to have, and I'll link some options on Etsy down below if you're interested. So I just think this is such a cute pouch. You could also put this inside a tote bag, for example, as a catch-all. If you carry a tablet to work, for example, you can put that inside of here. So many uses to this, and I know I'm going to love this. And then this medium Kirigami pouch is supposed to be able to fit your passport, which I tried, and yes, it does fit in here. I also can put in like a boarding pass, for example, and my ID, and all of that fits very nicely in here. So I just think this is a very nice thing to have when you're traveling, for example, to have everything in one place instead of scattered all around your hand carry luggage. But I also plan on using this as a catch-all in my bags. I mentioned in one of my bag reviews on my Fendi Peekaboo that I don't really use that bag much anymore, and one of the reasons is because I have this cosmetic pouch that I use for almost all of my bigger bags. And even though that pouch does fit in the Peekaboo, it's a little bit of a challenge getting it in there. I have to angle it like this and then put it in. So I plan on using this in my Fendi Peekaboo so I can get a little bit more wear out of it. This definitely is not going to fit as much in there as my cosmetic pouch, but I think I'm able to fit in almost all of the stuff that I really need to have in its own pouch. And then some of the other things I can just scatter in the bag, and it's not too big of a deal. So I think that this will help me use that bag a lot more. Also, this pouch is actually big enough to put my iPhone 11 Pro in there. So I'll show you guys how that fits just as a demonstration. So this is my phone, and it does fit in here very nicely. And I have a bit of a pet peeve where I don't really like my phone to be banging around everything else in my bag. I don't want the screen to get scratched or the back of the phone to get scratched either, because I don't really use a case on my phone. That's just a personal preference. Maybe if I'm using a smaller size bag, I'll put my phone in here before putting it into my bag. I know that this is a little bit challenging to quickly get to your phone, but maybe I'll be okay with doing that because it'll protect my phone a little bit better. I don't know, we'll have to see if I really end up doing this. And finally, we have the smallest Kirigami pouch, which is so cute. When I first opened up the box, this was the one that I was the most excited about because this tiny little size just makes it so adorable. And I can't help loving anything that is kind of like a mini size. So this is the perfect size to use as a card holder. You can actually fit a good amount of cards in here, at least 10 for sure. The only thing is that it's a little bit hard to find the right card that you're looking for when you just have them all stacked in here. And you can also put your cash in here, or your coins, or your keys could fit in here too. I have my lambskin Chanel card holder, which I love, and I use it for a lot of my bags, but most of the bags that I use it for are a little bit longer, so I could have my card holder sitting on one side of the bag and then my keys would be on the other side, so they don't really touch. But recently I've been using my Nano Speedy a lot, and for that bag I have to put my card holder and then my keys right in front of it, so I'm kind of afraid of my keys scratching up my lambskin card holder. So I was thinking that I could either use this as the card holder instead of that one, or I'm not too big of a fan of just putting my keys in a pouch. I find that a little bit silly, but I was thinking that maybe I could just put my keys in here, and that would also be a way of protecting my card holder. But I think I'm more likely to use this as a card holder instead, but we'll see how I end up using it. But I am so excited to have this cute little Kirigami pouch, as well as all the other ones too. So that is it for this unboxing and first impressions and review of the monogram Kirigami pouches from Louis Vuitton. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found some of the points that I mentioned helpful and informative, and I'm so looking forward to using these pouches more. I'm also thinking of doing a video where I show you guys all the different ways you can use these pouches. So let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see that video. And of course, if you like this video, definitely let me know by giving the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, definitely do consider subscribing, as well as hitting the notification bell so you don't miss out on new videos at least every single Thursday. And I'll leave 2 videos up on the screen for you to watch next. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.